This is Jody Giovanna, and I'm going to be doing a quick demonstration for DBVis, and I'm going to be demonstrating that for the CS411 class. So what we're looking at right now here initially is the basic layout for the database that we're using to go ahead and power the DBVis website. So some of the more specific ones, because this takes primarily astronomical data right now, you'll notice we go ahead and we have, here's the 8 major planets, with Pluto being a dwarf planet now. And we can go ahead and see things like Earth and Mars have basic satellites, which obviously Jupiter, Saturn, and others have as well, but those are called lesser satellites and are under a different table, actually. You can see that most of these tables are quite extensive. Even here, the atmospheric composition. This was all acquired from NASA's, different NASA websites. Some of it was done by crawling and scraping the web for data, and the rest was done by hand. Basically, portions of it were pulled by the crawler, and then I had to reformat them in order to get them in here properly, at least to some extent. If we go ahead and look here, you'll see we have everything. Here's near-Earth objects, asteroids that are tracked by NASA right now. You even have a layout of craters, all the major ones, and their latitude and longitude. An example of some of the relationships we have here, this table is specifically for the Sun, and stars can be identified by classes, which then in turn each have a description. And here's the spectral table that goes ahead and lets us actually provide a class letter for each of those, and I'll be showing you later as we go ahead and query the database that it'll go ahead and join these two tables together to use that. Okay, so I'm going to refresh here real quick. And this is the initial layout to the DBVis website. What you can see here is you have 6 planets, and these planets are each listed with their most prominent chemicals that compose their atmosphere. And it's using the different groupings, basically, because this is they're all on spring functions that are related to basically the percent composition. And because of that, you automatically get groupings that are going to show you which elements are more common between these planets specifically. As you'll see, these outer ones will have less connections between the 6 planets that are chosen. As far as going ahead and showing data to the user, we have a couple different options. First, we go ahead with the display method, which is either output text or graphic. For now, select graphic. As an example, go ahead and select the title field from the planets table. And just go ahead and select all the planets, and that should be the 8 major ones in the solar system. Execute that query, and we'll see it rebuilds to go ahead and show us that link. Search for all of them. And do this one as text. So now when we go ahead and execute this query, you see it goes ahead and breaks down those results in chart form for us. And there's going to be quite a few of them there. So and clicking off the screen, go link there. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Okay, so now we've gone ahead and found every planet that has a given volume that's less than 100 units, and units are defined elsewhere here. But basically that'll list the planets that all satisfy the requirement. This functionality right here is called collect external data, And what that does is it allows the user to go ahead and type in keywords, and it will go ahead and try to pull data from the web, specifically URLs and other valuable data, to make it easier for you to go ahead and enter it into the database. It'll also attempt to parse it, but as parsing URLs can become difficult occasionally, it's probably not always suited to just go ahead and try and dump into a database. I can try and give you an example real fast. Okay, see, unfortunately here it's hard to read too much off of this, but basically this is pulling data off one of their websites that it decided was valuable. And ideally, without too much formatting and using some regular expressions, that can be parsed right into the database. Okay, well, thank you for watching this demonstration.